It seems Soosoo Toys keeps pumping figures non-stop, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing of the just released Omni-Man. Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel. Here is the art box that it comes with, a cool drawing of Omni-Man here in the front with that nice background. The design looks cool of this art box. The sides just following the same pattern, and then the back with the usual warnings and notice that no one reads. If you are familiar with Soosoo Toys, you already know there's always a backdrop, and this one does look very nice with the sunlight coming from behind Omni-Man. Inside you have everything packed in a clamshell. Once you remove it, you have here everything, a first layer with our main accessories and Omni-Man, and the second layer with his red cape. Our Omni-Man comes with 5 extra red gloved hands. Just showing you here 3 of them. This one, for example, will be used to hold that monster head sculpt. The head comes already with holes for this hand to fit in. But for the paint and the texture on the hands, they look good and you have enough hands to try different poses. A baseball glove with a good paint application. I like the way they paint the stitching parts. This glove is made of hard material, but looks good. Even I'm not sure why Omni-Man has this baseball glove. I never watched the show, sorry. Then we got this horrible monster head. I don't know which monster is this, but I can tell you that looks really gross. The paint application is on point. The teeth, the mouth, even the different patterns, the different variations on the green looks really good. I like this head sculpt a lot. It's just a pity I'm not familiar with this character. You can see the neck there all bloody. The horns are all very well done. You can however see some lines from the casting of the head. But anyway, I think there are enough details. They did a good job with this head. You can see the holes there then where you will fit your hand. I think it's a good head sculpt, very creepy. Here is the second head sculpt that comes with our Omni-Man. Is like an angry expression. I really like the paint application that Soosoo Toys have been offering us with the recent releases. They really improved a lot their paint application and the details. I really like the different color variations they do. They nail the mouth, the eyes, even the hair looks really good. I'm not very familiar with this character, to be honest, but I can say that the paint application and the quality of this head sculpt is really on point. The usual display base from Soosoo Toys with the same pattern. Here we got the Omni-Man logo on the center and with this red and white pattern. You got as well a pole and a grabber, so you can do some flying poses if you want to. We got this red cape that then you will need to attach yourself, but looks good. The material is very similar to the Brandon Routh they did, but you can see there are the clips where you will then attach to the suit. I'm not familiar how it will work, I need to check about that later. You got wires going in the sides of the cape, but in the bottom there are no wires, only going on the sides of the cape. I think that's enough for some posing you want to do. Here is the main head sculpt. It's just a calm expression. It looks very good. I like the details here on the hair because they are different than the other head sculpt, so you can choose which one. I kind of prefer this one, a more calm, more serious look, but it depends which one you like. Both of them have very good paint applications. On this matter, Soosoo Toys did a great job. Checking now our Omni-Man outfit or his suit, and I think here is where lies the biggest problem. They went with this rubberized material, which I'm going to be very honest with you, I don't like to bash on figures, but this suit is garbage. For me, it's what it is. I don't like this material at all. The neck part there is hard plastic, but the gauntlets there are made of hard plastic too. The ends you already saw before, and you can see here when you compare the size of the arms and the ends, they look a bit tiny in my opinion. Here in the back you got the zipper that then you will need to unzip for the cape then to fit in. The biggest problem is the suit, and you can see here mine out of the box already have marks. I don't know from where, but already came like this. I'm sure this suit is the one that you don't want to do a lot of poses because it will leave marks everywhere, especially being a white suit, on those elbows you will have marks turning black in no time. Take care with that, I'm just giving you my opinion. I know that for a museum pose this figure looks really good, but it's what it is. The boots are made in a split cut, look good, all pure white, simple, but I think the contrast between this pure white and the red look really good. I like the logo there in the chest, looks good too. But then again, I just think the body, it's not the best. I use the World Box body again, and the articulation, as you can see, every time you move it, my Green Goblin already have a lot of marks, and this one will happen the same. So if you are okay with museum poses, I think that's the best way for this figure. The head can rotate sideways, no problem. The head rotation is good, you will not have any problem with that. That's not the issue at all. The torso, I'm not going to try even to move it because I'm really afraid with this suit. And here the double jointed knees, you can see what happened to this suit. If you do this, let's say 3-4 times, I'm sure it will crack. And when you put it back, you can see that there's a lot of material that stay over there. It's difficult to work with the suit. I'm not even going to try any poses. I'm not a good poser, but I'm just going with museum poses for this figure because it's a bit risky. The boots have split cut, of course, the articulation will be fine. The Omni-Man from Soosoo Toys. Overall, I think the figure looks great, the head sculpt looks amazing, both of them. But the suit material ruins the figure for me. Is only my opinion. I love most of Soosoo Toys figures that I own, but this one, for example, it will not work for me. I really hate these rubber suits, especially for this kind of figures. I hope you enjoyed this review. This is only my honest opinion, and I will see you in the next one.